lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo kí gbogbo wa pé ẹ káàbọ̀ lẹ́yìn orí ètò wa ní àṣálẹ́ yìí. Kí la fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí? Òun náà ni ibi tí a ti rí àṣírí àwọn tí wọ́n ń pa ọmọ Nàìjíríà, àwọn tí wọ́n ń sponsor wọn, àwọn tí wọ́n ń kówó fún wọn, àwọn tó ń ra mọ́tò fún wọn, àwọn tí wọ́n ní ẹ máa pa wọ́n níṣó. Àmọ́ arákùnrin kan sọ nǹkan kan fún wa ní bí ọdún mélòó kan sẹ́yìn, ó ti ṣaláìsí nísìn. Kí ni alákùnrin náà sọ fún wa? Ẹ jẹ́ a jọ gbọ́ sétí.
And the truth. And let me make some revelations, because some of us also have our own intelligence networks.
Okay.
Have met with some of the bandits. We have met with some of their high commanders. One or two who have repented. They have sat down with us, not once, not twice. They told us that one of the northern governors is the commander of Boko Haram in Nigeria. Boko Haram and the bandits are one and the same thing. They have a sophisticated network. During this lockdown, their planes were moving up and down as though there was no lockdown. Moving ammunitions, moving logistics, moving money, and distributing them in different parts of the country. They are already in the south, in the rainforest of the south. They are everywhere. They told us that when they finish these rural killings, they will move to phase 2. The phase 2 is they will go into the urban cities, going from house to house, killing prominent people. I can tell you, this is the game plan. By 2022, they want to start a civil war in Nigeria. Don't joke with what I'm saying. I have a PhD from Oxford University. I'm a central banker. We don't talk nonsense. So don't joke with what I'm telling you. I have this from the highest possible authority, higher authorities of some of the commanders of the killers and Boko Haram.
You said northern governors, past or present, Dr. Badaya?
No, current. No, they said one of them is the commander of Boko Haram in Nigeria. One of them. and they are not looking for money. They have more than enough money. In fact, he told me they just came back from...
Well, that was the late Dr. Malafia Obadia that warned us, and he told us that one of the governor of the northern part of Nigeria, and the name of that governor is the ex-governor of Zamfara State, that was the governor that paid for many of the terrorists that eventually killed many Nigerians. And tonight, we can reveal that he is one of those governors that the late Malafia Obadia. Malafia was not the only one that warned us. We also had a former chief of army staff that told us that there is a problem, and that problem has been created by the northern governors to destabilize Nigeria and put Nigeria in a situation where many Nigerians will not be able to live a better life. Let's listen to T.Y. Danjuma as well.
Taraba is a mini state. It's a mini Nigeria composed of various ethnic groups living together reasonably peacefully. But the peace in this state is under assault. There's an attempt at ethnic cleansing in this state, and of course in all the riverine states of Nigeria. We must resist it. We must stop it. Every one of us must rise up. The armed forces are not neutral. They collude. They collude. They collude with the armed bandits. They kill people, kill Nigerians. They facilitate their movements. They cover them. If you are depending on the armed forces to stop the killings, you will all die one by one. The ethnic cleansing must stop. In Taraba State, it must stop in all the states of Nigeria. Otherwise, Somalia will be a child's play. I ask every one of you to be alert and defend your country, defend your territory, defend your state. You have nowhere else to go. You have nowhere else to go. God bless our country.
Well, you have nowhere to go. That is T.Y. Danjuma warning Nigerians, warning the international community that Nigeria is really, really in need of their support. America kept quiet. United Nations kept quiet. The European countries kept quiet. The Asian countries kept quiet. And today, Nigeria remains the number 3 when it comes to the insecurity in the country, around the world. But as we kickstart the program, hopefully we will do as much as we can do tonight, and we will continue again tomorrow. But it is important that we continue to tell the international community, why is it that the American government, just less than 72 hours, these are some of the headlines from the American government, not just to the American citizen, but to you as Nigerians, wherever you are, advising you to now take your security very, very important. You don't have a government that will provide those security for you, because 2,168 Boko Haram were released and they are now living with you. This is what American government says. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń lọ sílé, I wish you all the best. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní Nigeria, I can only wish you all the best. Look, this outfit in Nigeria, the security is no longer there. Don't think that whenever you see this kind of outfit on anybody in Nigeria, trust me, they are the terrorists that are putting on this kind of outfit. And it is now important that you trust no military, you trust no navy, you trust none of them. And I'll tell you why before we play the Yoruba anthem. Good evening, good morning, welcome. This is live. Koiki Media bringing the world closer to our doorstep. According to the U.S. Embassy and Consulate in Nigeria 72 hours ago, security alert, elevate threat to major hotels in Nigeria and the large city. This is not a joke. Eyomo Yoruba, we are now in danger. The former governor of Zamfara State and also the current chief of, I believe is also the current chief of defense staff under the APC. He is now the #1 suspect sponsoring, paying for terrorists to commit crime, violence against innocent Nigerians. The reason why you have IDP camps across Nigeria today is because these are the sponsor of terrorists. Remember, we also have it in clear evidence that they are trying to Islamize Nigeria. Let us play the anthem and we'll get the show going. And welcome back to the live program. My name is Olami Koike as we continue to give security warning, security advice to many Nigerians and most importantly, the Yoruba people. Eyomo Yoruba, this is not the time that you sleep with the two eyes closed. America has issued a very, very important warning that they've asked me to tell you. Don't joke with this. I know we do a lot of, joke. We do a lot of, discussion. But when America is talking, they have clear evidence that hotels will be bombed. There will be problem in Nigeria. I am not the one exaggerating this. This is what the American embassy, and I'm going to be sharing the website as well in case you want to go and read it, because I know some of you are stupid. I know some of you are dumb-headed. You do not listen to advice until terrorists kill you, and then you start asking questions. Bomb bastard. You are waiting for Channels Television to tell you, and you are waiting for the AIT, you are waiting for the corrupt media, the brown envelope, to advise you that you are now in danger. And you then Gbomolos hotel, you can be blown into that hotel. Sit at home. Avoid large gathering. Christmas is coming. Tell your pastor to put extra security in the church. Tell your imam to put extra security in the mosque. And Yonisheshi, don't joke with what I'm saying right now, because I know some of you are bomb bastard. Until we tell you that you're a bomb bastard before you listen. Bomb bastard you are. Your life is now at risk, and it is my job to advise you as quickly as possible. And that is why I am still awake. I should be going to bed, but I am here to keep you up to date, because terrorists is going to kill you this Christmas if you do not take this warning. This is what America is saying. I am not the one saying it, okay? Bomb bastards. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá káàkiri. Ilé òǹṣọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀rí mọ́ nísìn. Wọ́n ní àwọn terrorists, they are now at the final stage to bomb hotel. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń lọ́lé tẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ fún ìyàwó yín pé ẹ máa wà lóòtẹ́ẹ̀l, you can be blown into pieces. Terrorists do not know whether you are a Christian, they don't know whether you are Igbo, whether you are Hausa, whether you are Fulani, but the terrorists are ready to kill, and they will kill as many people as they wish. America is now advising their citizens, but they don't care about the Nigerian citizen. I care about the citizen in Nigeria. That is why I am still talking to you, bomb bastard. If you like it, listen to me or not, you will be killed by the terrorists in Nigeria. And welcome to the live show. I am Olayomi Koiki, a journalist and likewise an activist, a self-determination campaign. I don't care if Nigeria is split into 300 countries. I care less. There are countries that are not even up to 30,000. Gilbert is one of them. But the Yoruba people, don't joke with this security now. If you're an American citizen and you're going home for Christmas, don't go to any hotel. Find somewhere safe to stay. If not, sit where you are, because American government will not be able to send their expert to take you out of Nigeria when terrorists is killing you. Terrorists do not know whether you are a British citizen, and if they find out, you are going to be used as an hostage to get a lot of money from the American government, the British government, the Canadian government, and those passports that are very, very valuable. The Nigerian passport is not valuable, so you will be killed automatically. Let's first take you through to what the US Embassy tell me to tell Nigerians. You don't have to believe me. I don't care. You will be killed anyway, because you are all bomb bastard. And don't tell me to take it easy, because America is not advising Nigerian citizens. They are only advising the American citizen. This is 72 hours. You can go on www.ng.usembassy.gov. I am not the one saying it, Oloshi. Lori Buruku, because you come in here, hey, shut up there. What do you know? Bomb bastard. You don't have internet to listen to what I am saying, and you don't have access to what we are saying. I am here to tell you, so you listen to me, bomb bastards. You think all these your Olosholori Buruku governors that are not interested in your life, they don't care whether you are dead or you are alive. You will be dead if you don't listen to me. This is very, very important. Don't joke with it. I should be going to bed. I am still awake, trying to advise Nigerians. Even though I don't get paid enough for what I do, but I love you all. If you think anybody's coming to free you, nobody's coming to free you. You have to free yourself. Let's first start with the US Embassy 72 hours ago. And I've just posted that on my Twitter handle. A lot of you don't follow me on Twitter. Thank you so much to the Biafrans that are following us, because they take advice quicker than the Yoruba people. The Yoruba people are looking for Yoruba movie on YouTube. I wish you good luck. By the time you are in that hotel watching a Yoruba movie, you'll just hear boom, and your life will end there. I'm not saying you should not watch movie. Follow us on Twitter, Koiki Media, KOIKIMEDIA. And those of you that are following us, we say thank you. I don't get paid, whether you follow me or not. It's just that you will be kept ablaze with so much information that I am posting. Don't go and sit and get yourself carried away. Nigeria is now in a danger zone. It is on red. Christmas is coming. Terrorists want to operate. And the former governor of Zamfara State is one of the leader of the terrorists. Why we are telling you that Igboho is not a criminal, Igboho is not a terrorist. The real terrorists do not want Igboho to stop those influx of bomb bastard terrorists in Yoruba land. Why the Igboho gives them ultimatum? They are not happy. Because Igboho is trying to say we can't afford to allow influx of terrorists into Yoruba land. Ibagani Adams is shouting, Babakitoye is shouting, every one of us is shouting. But the Yoruba bomb bastard that doesn't want to listen, they are still expecting somebody from their church to come and tell them that nothing is going to happen. Your church will be blown into pieces. Go to where they've blown churches, they've blown mosques. Terrorists care less whether you are Onisheshe, whether you are pastor. This is not about prayer alone. This is about taking common sense. Use your brain, okay? Use this, your number 7. Hey, I'm going to go to the church. They will blow that church. If it's not worth it, pray in the house. Tell your pastor that have security to connect that prayer on YouTube and say amen on YouTube. Stay away from large gathering. I will be here to bring back this video. I might not be able to do this again, but I am advising Nigerians now. Don't joke with what I am about to tell you tonight. Emma Fishiri, this is not the time to say we are laughing about it. You will be killed and we will forget about you in no time. Some of you have almost forgot about Mohbad. Mohbad, justice for Mohbad, justice for Mohbad. In another 1 month now, we'll be looking for justice for somebody else. Maybe we'll be looking for justice for terrorists that kill you because United Nations care less about the lives of Nigerians. You think United Nations care about you? You think Russia care about us? We are the one that cares about you because we are the one talking about it. And if you come and put nonsense comments here, I will curse your father because this is a very important security message. America knows more than me. If America is saying, don't do it, don't do it. It might even be them doing the other way around. They create problem. America like creating problem. Let's go straight to it. And it's very late. And I don't want my wife to come down and say, believe me, I know I love what you are doing, but you can understand that it is late. I've been out all day. I am knackered. I am tired. But this is the job of journalists. I have not slept now in almost. I left this house at exactly 6, but I'm still here. Muki Pastor Emmanuel Togba. I can't be mentioning names. Muki Bubu Ile Nkonsi. Security alert. Now, wow. Pastor Emmanuel Togba, Egba extra security is church in you. Am I call blow church in you? I know a lot of us communicate to God. I am not here to say you don't communicate to God. Whether you are a pastor, whether you are atheist, whether you are astrology like me, whether you are the one that believe in everything. Me, I believe in all the 1,000 religion. And don't come and tell me, my religion is the best. When I die, I'm going to heaven. Don't die the death of terrorists. Die properly. If you die of hunger, it's even better than terrorists blowing you apart and they will be looking for your body. Which one is this one? And Nigeria doesn't have, so they'll just pack all the body in the body bag and go and bury it like that. Bomb bastard. Eunice, I greet you. This is security alert. Don't joke with it. I am not asking you to give me money now. I am just saying security alert. Kilongpe is security alert. Every time I travel on the London Underground, 3 things they will always tell you. I'm sure some of you that have been to London, I wish that some of you will get visa, you will get here. I don't do visa. But to buy the London, because the problem to bani, agbára Ọlọ́run gbé. I am not your pastor, I am not your imam. I am not a spiritual person. I am just a social activist. We say 3 words in this country. and it is put together by the British Transport Police. If you see it, some of you, they see him like that. I they tell you now, hey, look at him again. You know, get job. Go and stay sleep. Bomb bastard, weary. I am 6,000. Before I will be blown by the terrorists, that means the British government have compromised. And I will not be the only one. That means many people will die. That is why I can go around anywhere in this country and I am safe, even though I know there are some problems. We know that there is God. Don't tell me, hey, Jesus will protect me. You will be killed before Jesus protects you, weary. Don't wait for Muhammad. Use your common sense now. Security alert. You think Tinubu has the time to? Tinubu has enough security to protect himself. And I saw DJ Copy. Go and look at her video. She was doing a video. At the back of DJ Copy, there's a security vehicle that is driving behind Oloshi. I see a lot of you go there. You think she's going to marry Oloshi people like you. The one where she won't marry, no marry her. She's looking for another one. She's searching, but she's not searching for Nigerians. She's probably searching for, she's on a search bin now. I love her so much myself. DJ Copy. Go and see the video she did. I am back in Nigeria with extra security at the back. She doesn't travel without security. And those security, they get a lot of weapons. If you move near the vehicle, they will kill you before they realize that you're a DJ Copy fan. I'm not saying you shouldn't like her, but don't joke with DJ Copy knows about it. So she will have beefed extra security before she lands in Nigeria. UK government tells us something that sticks on my head for 25 years. You see somebody will put package there. The person don't walk away. And they look at them like that. This is what is happening in Nigeria. Because some of you don't see the thing. Maybe Jesus will push him away. Isheshe will move him. It will become miracle. Muhammad will push him. Instead of you to start saying, why did you put that bag there? Man. Anybody put any bag in your church, carry them with that bag and throw them out before they become bomb. Because some people want to die. They don't care how many people they take with them. America is saying, I should tell you now, this is what Igboho is fighting for. This is what Babakito is fighting for. This is what the Yoruba people are asking, that we must be able to protect ourselves. Security alert. Oh. Security alert. UK government says something. See it. If you see them with your kuru eyes, don't wait for another miracle. Just shout out. You can say, hallelujah, atiri bombo, and everybody will japa. Don't say, atiri bombo. In Jesus' name, don't explode. You are a dead person. You'll be blown to pieces. Bomb, no Jesus Christ. UK British Transport Police say, see it, say it, and we go sort it out. But some of you don't see it. You don't even say, you are dead. It's as simple as that. Let's come back to the program. Security alert. Elevated. This big grammar where America they use. Me, I go help you break them down to the one where me and you go understand. Let it be elevated. Okay, let's first go and look at alert. Don't think it's alert. I don't see alert. God the win. I don't see alert. Oloshi. This is security alert, not money alert. I know in your church they say, in Jesus' name, you go see alert. Mashalashi, no, they don't do miracle. I don't know how we got to that stage. I don't see imam where they do miracle inside the premises. This is not money alert. This is not cash alert to Oloshi. Hey, I'm going to get cash alert. You will be blown into pieces. Go and look at ISIS. They are the most wicked terrorists in the world, created by the West anyway. So I am not talking about somebody that wants to send you money. I am talking about security alert. So let's break it down. They say elevated. Somebody don't give me money. I don't want money now. I don't want the gift. May we just listen first. After we listen, you give me gift. And if it's not worth giving me gift, when we go say good night, pray for me. What is the meaning of? Why is it not coming out? Let's take the speaker out. What is the meaning of?
Elevated.
When America say
elevated.
Yeah. America say security alert is
elevated,
situated or placed higher than the surrounding area. So the question is, America is not giving us the pinpoint whether na Kaduna, whether na Anambra, and they are not saying this is ESN, because I know some of you will come and say maybe it is the Igbo people, the Biafra Olushi. America is just saying that there is a problem, not enter Nigeria before, but this one now is extra problem. Don't joke with this extra problem. It is not a funny joke at all. This is serious. They not tell us whether na Lagos. They not tell us whether na Ogun State. I mean, if they tell us in Lagos, we will tell people to move away. All they are saying is that every hotel in Nigeria is now in danger. I am not the one making this up. Don't come and say I'm the one making it up. America has CIA. They have MI5. And they have a lot of security around the world. So they are saying elevated. What is the meaning of elevated?
Elevated.
So when they say something is higher intellectual or moral level, so an average man on Google say, what does getting elevated mean? Increase, especially abnormal. Because what is about to happen now, we don't even know. America just say there is going to be elevated security alert. I say, And I saw today again under another headline. And last week I was telling you all that 2,168 Boko Haram, they just complete degree. They just finish university. So Sahara Reporter come put them out yesterday, say ex-governor Matawali he not distribute vehicle for citizens. Is actually buying e-locked vans to terrorists killing, kidnapping, raping citizens. And I'm thinking, what the hell is going on in this country? I can now start plotting 2 and 3 and start thinking, okay, now I see why they went to graduation, they finished, they say 2,168, just go into the community. Hey, America, come they look. Say, hey, so you now won't kill our citizens. We better start advising our citizens. But America refused to advise Nigerians. Very hypocrite people. They advise America. They don't advise our own people. But me, I like my people now, whether you now don't like me. So my job is to come and tell you now that every single one of us is in danger. I know they create all these kind of things, but don't joke with it. You think saying a joke. Continue. I know some of you is going, they play. I am 6,000 kilometers away. Before the bomb go reach me, if I don't kill many of you. But we can avoid it if Bola Tinubu is serious around security. I am not here to pull down Bola Tinubu. I am here to continue to make sure that I squeeze his balls. I squeeze it every day. Because that man, it looks like he don't sleep. He must protect Nigerians. Benny, thank you so much, Prince Tunde Adebolu said we need to be very cautious. So I am here to squeeze Bola Tinubu's balls, because if he sleeps, every one of us is gone. Me, I get family. If you don't have family, it's no problem. You can go and sleep. I want to go and sleep. I can't sleep. Oloye himself personally called me and said, coordinator ṣètùtù rélé mo ní bá mi ó ṣe jẹ́ pé ilẹ̀ máa ń kọ́kọ́ rí kinní èmi gan tí mo jẹ́ coordinator yẹn àti PA yín èmi ló yẹ kí n máa kọ́kọ́ oh my God, he called me when I was in Southeast. He called me 3 times. Mo ní ṣé kò sí bá mi ó ní náà kò sí mo send kankan sí iṣẹ́ tí rí mo ní mo ti rí ẹ gbọ́wọ́ lé kẹ́ wò. I put my hand on it. I say, Sahara Reporter, former Governor Matawali is buying Elox van, brand new, for terrorists, while the state is in a complete mess. Ìyá yóò ní láti lọ sùn, ilẹ̀ ti mọ́ lọ́dọ̀ yín tán. And I am thinking, really? And I called Chief back. I said, Bami, eléyìí tún lágbára tí mo sọ fún yín nìyẹn. Now I realize that Chief is an intelligent man. He loves his people. He said, I give you 7 days. If they're born in our well, making a no move from Iwere Ile, and not by Iwere Ile as compromise. He now told Fulani terrorists that Yoruba man, he will not hear anything. No. That 7 days, he will not come on his own. There will be 1 million Igboho that will be coming to Iwere Ile. And that was exactly what happened. And some bomb bastard, you're waiting for Koiki Media to show you, hey, Igboho is going, Igboho, Osha. There are too many Igbohos. I am one of them. Let's go back and explain the America elevated. Elevated is also like a blood pressure. Many of you have got BP in Nigeria. Not because of anything, it's because any little thing like this now, some of you will just, bang, you're gone. The blood pressure in Nigeria now has gone it's gone like that. I pray Tinubu stabilize the country before it breaks. But I don't see that happening. Shout out to every one of you that I met in Southeast London. I can feel the energy. I can feel the love. People saw me in Southeast. I saw a very good mother of ours. Condition but I can understand. Maybe the children have gone to school. Maybe the children, some of them are in Nigeria. Some of them have grown up. They've gone to university. She needs to feed herself. I see, you go to that Southeast, you will cry for African people. Some of them are not Nigerians, elderly people. They push all this small thing, push them, those trolley to be able to move. I was feeling very, very upset in Southeast today. More Africans. Now they go to Africa. They're still here in the weather. And you want me. You want me to remain in this country at that age as well. You're a bomb bastard. That country must come down. Once of mommy, I didn't show her on the camera. I say, mommy, she's working with a walking stick. I don't know whether she had injury. Some of us have worked in this country. You get a slight injury like that, they will dismiss you. They will take you out. If anybody have any problem in this country, get in touch with us. We will deal with any organization. We have lived in this country. Yoruba people must not suffer again in this country. Even if it's going to be painful to some of us, we will go out. I don't do visa, but in this country, no bastard. All these Oyibo people. I was also in Woolwich. I'm sure some of you saw my movement today. I spent the whole day in Southeast. I love the energy. I met a brother on the bus. Koiki Media. He hugged me. He said, thank you so much. Some of them cannot do what we are doing, but they appreciate what we are doing. You can't remember, Mr. Ogbe girlfriend is Egbeni. Let me take picture with you. That's the confirmation. And shout out to everyone that is working very hard. There's nothing wrong in doing night jobs. Some of you do it in Nigeria. That's even if you get paid anyway. He's on his way to work. And now say, make I give this brother some energy. Now I'll call Igbowo on mobile phone. I mean, on WhatsApp video call. If I call Igbowo 3 times on video call, he will pick up. You know, Egbon you're doing. Actually, when I got on the bus, he was watching Yoruba Wuyi. Egbon you know doing. I'm sure Oyibo mama bi won lare pe hello mo ta be orúkọ wọn sha mo de gba number ashe àti sọ̀rọ̀ gbàgbé àgbà number exchange anything mo kin Egbon mi dáadáa. I'm sure wọ́n lè wà níbi iṣẹ́ anything bí a tó bá ní time wọ́n lè máa wò mí àti exchange number ló bá ní bá ní ó ṣá ẹ bá ń kí àwọn èèyàn yín ní South East about 2 people on the bus ló ṣá bá kí wọn dáadáa. That is a leader. You lushi. You can't go and deponitiri ni o bomb bastard. Deponitiri te mo bitonbe. Let's stick to the security alert. I am giving you the breakdown of the meaning of
elevated.
What does it mean if a person is elevated? It could be that you get a good job. You know, some of you grow. You don't become big boy. You know they drive Benza. You know they drive big car. Okay, somebody also say, nice meeting you, brother. Shari Raleni. Eshegoni. I met a lot of people today. And I'm not sure anybody that will recognize me. Anybody recognize me, take Boju Kuro. Emi oba Tinubu ja now. Tẹ́ bá rí mi tẹ́jọ́ mọ́ Tinubu ẹ pè mí pé Koiki APC la wá ń ṣe. Mo ti sọ fún yín pé 50-50 ni Tinubu bá ṣe tán. Yeah. TJ Muke. Let's stick to the security alert. The reason why I came out tonight is because of this. And after I finish, I can go to bed. And I promise Oloye that this one, I will deal with it no matter how late I get home. That is the job that I am here to serve the Yoruba people. Don't joke with America. Sherry America, won't fit gbogbo ẹnu sọ̀rọ̀ tán. What they do is they give us a little bit, but it's my job to expand it because America knows that Nigeria is in a big mess. They know that it's on a time bomb. It will just but America cannot afford to lose any of their citizens. Me, I cannot. Look, you don't have to love Yoruba nation, but I cannot afford to let terrorists kill you. So let's go straightly. Security alert. And this is coming from the U.S. Embassy and Consulate in Nigeria. They don't have to give you visa, but listen to security alert, Oloshi. I like your program. I don't like the way you call us. That is the only way you could listen to me. One bastard. Muke $1. I love my mom too much. Security alert. Koda, I even forget to tell you at the top, they said emergency information. Hey. And is this, make her clean these glasses. I think I'm not seeing very well. There's something in the front that first tell me something, and I'm missing that. It says emergency security. Speaking of Marie, 1 minute. I think I need to clean my glasses very well. Even my optician have sent a message that I need to come and visit them again. And I know UK, they want to collect money from me. I mean, I don't get money I won't give anybody now. Because I haven't got enough to feed myself. And I'm not ready to go and give any money to any optician. But if Yoruba people say, Koiki, your eyes is important. Go and do your test. If they ask you for any money, we will give you money. Tony Ages, may God bless you. May God bless every one of you that are not giving us, but you are praying. Somebody sent a message on the comment section on one of my programs. When Mr. Koike, but every day we are praying for you. That is more than enough money for me. Because with my 60-inch screen TV, I can see your comment clearly. We are still on the security alert. Don't joke with what I'm saying tonight. Too. I know we do a lot of programs. Tonight is very, very important. Don't joke with it. So America says emergency information for American citizens. So the question we should be asking America is, what about the rest of the citizens? Are we not human beings? Eshegoni, it was nice meeting you as well. And I can't wait to meet you again. Genuine people, where they see us, where they feel energy. Ẹ̀gbọ́n kan rí mi lórí títì. Koiki Media, mo name mi náà ni sir. You can feel the energy. And I say thank you so much. Southeast, top notch. I hope I will go to another city and you will treat me like that. This one a cowboy. Thank you so much, Eshegoni. And I will never be proud of myself. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kémi ṣe kíni kí n jọra mi lójú torí tí mo gbé dání. Who am I? Sometimes I was saying to one of the brother I met on the bus, we traveled from all the way from Kele Mobashi and we took the bus 53 together from Woolwich, the beginning of Woolwich, and we changed on the bus 1 all the way to Houston. No, I'm not Bole. He stopped before Houston. I think he works in the hospital. May God be with every one of us. It's not easy, especially in Europe. I will recognize every single one of you before I leave this platform. Emergency information for American citizens. That means we are not human beings. America should have said emergency information for every Nigerians. But they know that we are not American citizens. But they are saying to American citizens that are more well looked after. Thank you so much, those of you that are giving us the roles. Nothing is small when it comes to supporting the platform. Every penny counts, and we appreciate. Why is it that they don't put and say emergency information for Nigerian citizens? Because it is their own citizen that is their top-notch or topmost priority. TJ Baba, thank you. Rugi Giant, thank you. And those of you that appreciate what we do, I say, thank you so much. My wife called me. And thank you so much to a family that stood with us. There is a threat. Sherry, the word threat, let's go and look at the dictionary meaning. I want to break it down before I can read it. You will not understand it. So I got to break it down to pieces, bit by bit, bit by bit. Thank you so much, Innovative. Says, I always appreciate you and I make sure my wife, children are always watching too. Help me greet your wife and children. We don't want anybody to be killed by terrorists. And I pray Almighty God will protect Tinubu for us. The moment it does, fine, Shetima takes over. Look, that should not happen now. We might not be happy with certain things, but we cannot say that Tinubu should die. If he dies, fine, Shetima takes over. We are now back to square 3333333. Thank you so much, Anita, in the US. Hopefully next year, I should be in the US, God's willing. So let's go and look at the meaning of threat. What is the meaning of
threat?
Threat is not what we do on this platform. We can curse, we can abuse, but I will never sit here and say, I'm threatening anybody. That would be very stupid of me. That means if I put it out that we are going to threaten you, that means if anything happens to that person, you or me can be held responsible for it. And that is why in 25 years, I've never punched anybody in this country, because some of them, they carry something inside their belly. Look, everybody has different illness in this country. And that was one thing my mom told me 25 years ago, 1998. Hey, boss. I don't know what was happening. I was on the top bus, but below, I could hear chicken, baka. They, you know, they 1,000 around economy. This is a public transport. I don't know what happened. Because it let issue. Though I'm a journalist, I will do recording. I would love to stay there, but I'm tired. I want to go home. It's been a long day. I've left this house since 7:30 a.m. Even though it was worth it. We can have disagreement with ourselves, but I beg you, do not threaten anybody. Do not threaten anybody. We can curse as much as possible. That's why some of you I know you are the one calling, but our man avoid it because they could use that and hold that against us. We should be sure the implication will be very, very serious. And lawyers could take that and say, Koiki, Orishu a lot in threatening. And even if you have anything in mind, advise me. And I think I've calmed down. I am still on security threat. Don't think I have moved away. I am just using the word
threat.
This is what America is telling us. So it's just to also learn from it. Because the word threat or threatening somebody could be used against you. Even as Nigeria is a lawless country, they can use it against you. So when you are calling on a show, you are not here in UK. And that is why I can live in this country and do this program continuously as long as I'm not threatening anybody. Self-determination, oh yes, we can defend ourselves. If terrorists want to kill us, we can neutralize them. That is terrorist. Because UK will not allow the same thing. And that is what makes Igbo different. He's not threatening anybody. He hasn't tell anybody that he's a good Muslim, that is a Fulani man. That is living with us. But we don't want a Fulani Muslim that is also going to destroy and kill us. Thank you so much, TJ. So let's go ahead. So America says again, security alert, elevated threat. So we are looking at the meaning of threat. A threat is a communication of intent to inflict harm or loss on another person. That means terrorists are now ready to inflict harm or loss to any person. Intimidation is a tactic used between conflicting parties to make the other timid or psychologically insecure for coercion or control. The act of intimidation of coercion is considered as a threat. A statement of an intention to inflict pain. The job of a terrorist is to inflict pain on us. And it is entirely up to us to say, enough is enough. The job of this government is to protect us. Even if information is now saying that the former governor of one of the northern states has been buying vehicle for terrorists, it is still the job of President Bola Tinubu to protect us. Because I don't know why Governor Bello Matawale is buying vehicle. I don't know why. You see, we are still having problems with Sarah Reporter. The word bandit is not, these guys are not bandits. These are full-blown terrorists. And I have said that Bola Tinubu is still not genuine. He is now the chief commander of Nigeria. GCON, CON, blah, 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 blah. It should say automatically that these are terrorists. You neutralize them. When they are using the word bandit, it's a different meaning. So Bola Tinubu is not genuine. Trying Oshimfi or what Yekpere, Oshimfi Mwango or Dano. And that is why they're still committing crime. Because The way the military should deal with the bandits is different from the terrorists, even though they are almost the same, but terrorist has a bigger meaning than the bandit. So when we go back to threat, they will inflict pain, injury. Remember that we don't have good health care. When I was passing through and as a journalist, you can start calculating. As the bus was approaching Tavistock Square this night, let me take you back to what happened then as well. Tavistock. And I'm just going to put terrorist. And automatically, it will tell me what happened then. And I'll tell you. Let me see. Okay, Tavistock, terrorist. And you know what happened? As I put that there, London bombing of 2000. Don't joke with you. There is now imminent attack in Nigeria by terrorists. Imekonimuso is America. As I put Tavistock terrorist, you can do the same thing in any other device, or if you want to go and do it later after the program, you can type in TAVISTOCK and put terrorist. The first thing that will come up, it will be British Transport Police, London bombing of 2005. I was in this country. And I'll read a little bit from it here. On the 7th of July, 2005, this is how wicked terrorists are. They don't care who you are. They don't care whether you are rich, you are poor. They don't care whether you are Muslim or you are a Christian. They don't care whether you are Yoruba or not. Their job is to create damage, inflict pain, and make sure that that day will be remembered as I am remembering today. And the reason why I can remember it is because I traveled through that same route less than almost 3 hours ago. Because in sumo beba money, kabesi ledumare. Ibi táwọn kan máa kú sí la fẹ́ tún gbà kọjá yìí. Terrorist. The joke. I know some of you in London, what took place in London, Timowai. On the 7th of July, 2005, 4 suicide bombers struck London transport network. You stay in The whole network in UK was grounded because there was a terrorist attack. UK will never forget that day. Not that UK do not have intel on this criminal terrorist, but sometimes intelligence can just allow things to slip. Our boys in Pakistan or wherever, what training, what they blow. And then insecurity in Nigeria. Our security tó wà lábẹ́ ààbò nísìn tó ń bá àwọn obìnrin sùn bí olùṣe lórí burúkú àwọn máàlì àwọn DSS wọ́n wà nílé aláṣẹ́wó nísìn má bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìyá mi. I don't like using the phrase of women with all this, but it's the reality. Wọ́n ti mọ ògógóró yó. Europe, America one warning. You think DSS should be the one warning us? Àwọn olùṣe àfikọ́ máa lé àwọn ọmọ Yahoo. Not that we condone crime. Àfikọ́ máa lé àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké. DSS have now become, like a moi. So America is now warning you, even though they didn't say I should tell you that it is you. I should actually be speaking to American citizen, Canadian citizen, and those that have foreign passport. I am not even talking to Nigerians that are living abroad, that are just caught. Not everybody that look. Don't let your sister give you an attack. She doesn't have British passport. Coming home does not mean she has British passport. Thank you so much, Prince. Only what you're doing right now is crime prevention advice. And that is why I said earlier, see it. We don't see it now. Say it. I am saying it now. Sort it out. That is the job of Tinubu. That is the job of the governor. And thank you so much. every single one of you. 1 a.m. Nigeria, 2 a.m. Look, any state, then Bele state. Look, don't be saying one share meeting. This is not, attend every meeting within your vicinity and talk about security. I know some of you, it is some with security. I know some of you, you don't want somebody to see you. Look, every community in Yoruba land today, you must attend a landlord association, clinic association, and your own priorities. Forget about the bigger picture. You cannot deal with all the Lagos state, but protect it, secure it. Don't trust anybody. Because they might tell you it's hotel and it might be a primary school of a blow down. Don't joke with what I'm saying. Let's come back to London again. I want to give you the London situation of 2005. A meeting Benny Louis. I've been in this country since 1998. I was in this country when that happened. Every road, everything got grounded. UK. Even though Obama Lojiji. I know it has happened in Nigeria. We've seen the United Nations building bombed in Abuja. Let's go further. 4 suicide bomber. The Ojufor law struck London transport network with the full security in this country, killing 52 people. 5-2 Lopa in 2005. But I wonder we quick in the UK no. Benny. Ni loba to ní joyè. Èmi mọ̀ bí àtìlẹ̀ Yorùbá lọ́ba tó ní joyè mọ́ nísìn because Olúbàdàn nísìn lọ́nà fẹ́ pa nísìn àwọn lórí burúkú arẹwà. Do you know how many people got injured? Some of them. Shori tó bá ti wo news ní abroad, any news network. Tó bá ti ń sọ pé life-changing situation kò mọ̀ pé nìyẹn nǹkan kan ti go wrong. Láyé ẹ̀ kò ní kú but kò lè normal mọ́. Ó lè jẹ́ pápá kan ti gé. Tó bá ń gbọ́ news tó bá ti ní a life-changing situation, that means pé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́ni yẹn bí accident ni bóyá nǹkan ni. 770 people got injured in this country. Àwọn míì ṣì ń gba psychological, mental, wọ́n ṣì ń gba títí dọ́là. Because ẹni tó bá ti amputate ẹsẹ̀, I am not talking about our actor, Kọ́lọ̀ fún lálàáfíà, very good actor, Ibro or something, wọ́n náà ti gé ẹsẹ̀, it's normal. It's better kó gé ẹsẹ̀ yẹn kó survive. I am talking about kí mọ́tò blow or kí bọ́ǹbù ṣẹlẹ̀. Ìyẹn máa jẹ́ psychology. I know he will also deal with that as well because tó ti ń fẹsẹ̀ rìn kó wá dé pé kò lè fẹsẹ̀ rìn mọ́. I am telling you about the threat now. Don't joke with this. Èèyàn mọ́lé àtàgbàlagbà lè dẹ̀ máa ní prevention is better than cure. Let's go through the timeline of what happened. We've known how many people died. We've known how many people committed the crime. But tó bá ní 4 suicide bomber, àwọn olórí burúkú ti lọ gba training láti ta, just like the Fulani terrorists have been well trained from Mali, from Niger, and they've now come into Nigeria. And their job is not to joke with you. They are ready to kill. 3 of the blasts happened on the London Underground on or around 8:50 a.m. That is the peak time. If you're traveling in this country and you want to save money, don't go out at the peak time up to 9:30 because what believe àwọn tó ń jáde yẹn, àwọn tó ń lọ ṣiṣẹ́ nìyẹn. So wá rí ìwọ tó lọ ṣiṣẹ́ tó bá jáde ní time yẹn, you will be paying high price. Ìyẹn ló ṣe ń pè ní peak time. So èmi ní sílẹ̀ nǹkan tí bá fẹ́ jáde màmá wo time pé tó bá kún fún train, I will wait till just few minutes past 9:30 so that owó yẹn á já wálẹ̀ bí by 2 or 3 pounds. So this happened around 8:50 a.m. in the vicinity of Aldgate, in the vicinity of Edgware Road, and the last one, Russell Square Station. Well, I'm Square also. I know some of you are intelligent because you're monitoring and also taking note of what I say. I will give you what happened there. Even though on the bus one, immediately to Batikuro or Bon, you will pass through Russell Square. Hotel Bon, very busy area. You will pass through Russell Square before you get to Tavasco Square, before you get to a stop before the Houston station. Let's read. The fourth device exploded. Tobana exploded. Ogbanogidi. And I'm not making this up. At 9:47 a.m. on a bus that had been diverted by Tabasco Square. Along Ikariwala. That's the reason why some of you are saying, Koiki, one of the Nigamariwala, but one of the Tonpogun, Emi Opogun. Tabafe Kamari Ogun, Eni Kokun Nigeria, Nikia. If not, Ogun Mashele, Kosogwe. Kodesento mo gbe Ogun loto, Ibere Lamamo. But we can avoid it now. The fourth device exploded at 9:47 a.m. on a bus. After now, look at the timeline. 8:50, everything is shut down. The country was now on it. No plane is coming in, no plane is going out because we don't know what is going on. Every emergency is now out. The first bomb or the three blasts took place right on the underground. Ẹni tó gbé kẹrin dání nígbà tí wọ́n ti lọ́ọ̀kì gbogbo train wọ́n wá divert bus tó divert aṣọ lórí burúkú kan wà nínú ẹ̀ lára àwọn ọmọ àlè yẹn. And that is why America cannot tell us exactly where there's going to be a bomb in Lagos, Ogun State, in the north, in the southeast. I don't know. America doesn't tell us. And I'm going to go back to the article. A bus was diverted by Tavasco Square, close to where the BTP headquarters. Do you know what the BTP is? I'll tell you now. I know, but let me tell you what it is. The BTP is also called the British Transport Police Headquarters. Ogbabekoja. Now, was at the time, the building became a base for the walking wounded to assemble in. The BTP, the British Transport Police officers and staff from across the organization worked tirelessly on the day of the bombing and in the days, weeks, and months, títí di wákàtí, watching review into Sheleyen, so that Kiru Ema to Shelemo, that followed to deal with the tragic consequences of this act and to help ensure safety on the railway. Many colleagues were honored for their extraordinary effort during what was described, listen to this, as one of the biggest challenges faced by the police in the post-war Britain. The last time what took place in 2005, the last time they're comparing it to the post-war Britain. I'm going to leave that. But like I said, we will never forget the 7/7. It was a very, 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 very Oshimaso. Let's go back to America. We've now given you the full meaning of threat. Let's now go back again. I'm going to rephrase the headline as it is on the U.S. Embassy and Consulate in Nigeria. Security alert. Elevated threat to major hotels. The question is, in Nigeria, larger city, where is the city? Tabani City. Port Harcourt is a city. Lagos is a city. I mean, we know that. Even Kano. You can also put in the comment section. So the question is, if America is saying major hotels, that means maybe not be like the one where you and your head, the one where you want to do shuku quick. You know that room and parlor where you could just open the curtain, go in, pay 15 naira. I don't know how much you guys pay. But those of you that have a little bit of money, What is the major hotel? Eco Hotel. I don't know. I'm sure it's a major hotel, right? So in your head now, you should start calculating that America bá ń sọ pé major hotel. America also do not have all the intelligence to reach of the hotel, but their intelligence is telling them that there's imminent threat, there's imminent attack on major hotel because that is the information they have. I can all say it's going to happen in a hotel because America hasn't told me that. I can also say it's going to happen in even Benga Daniel Hotel. We might say major hotel. Àbí hotel tí máa ń dé sí ni láwọn abúlé mi tí bá lọ sí ìlú mi. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni America ń sọ ni? We don't know. Ibi tó yẹ kí DSS, ibi tó yẹ káwọn ti operate nìyẹn. But as I speak to you right now, DSS is just as useless as tissue paper. In tó kàn wọ́n ló ń rán ní Nigeria. And it's not just DSS. There's also what I call the NIA. And I hope Tinubu is going to remove that bomb bastard that is in that NIA. And the strangers in our land are hell-bent with the agenda to take Yoruba land from us. Let's now read everything. This was posted November 3rd, initially 7. I've been busy. Yesterday I was busy. Today I'm busy. And I'm always busy. And I'm still here. And it did much láti jáde ni pé mo sọ fún olóyè pé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ olórí burúkú ex-governor yẹn, ìmá make sure pé mo ṣe kí n tó sùn lálẹ́. Èmi ò dẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ fún olóyè kí n má mú ṣẹ. Torí òun náà ní sọ̀rọ̀ kó má mú ṣẹ. November 3rd, 2023. Location, America was a state, was a city, no, was Fuani, which of the state? All they say is location, major hotels in Nigeria's larger cities. So it is entirely up to you now to speak. Don't say, Koiki, you are making this up, weary. America loso. Maybe you should go and speak to America. Is America lying? I don't know. If they're not lying, fine. And if they are trying to hype it, it's entirely up to the Nigerian government to come out and debunk it. But they're not going to debunk it because you don't have a government. I know you have a government, but in a nutshell, you don't have it. Because if truly this is a lie, the Nigerian government should have countered this immediately and say, no, there's nothing like that. America, please now. But Nigeria government does not even know when America will bring their warship and they'll take it back. I don't know how far it is true. Maybe some of you can confirm it. Some years back, one is submarine kan wá sísàlẹ̀ lábẹ́ Nigeria water orí mi wá ó kàn jókòó síbẹ̀ ó ń sùn ó ń jí ó ń wò wá á sọ̀kalẹ̀ á ṣe ó dẹ̀ tún jáde padà. I don't know whether it was true, whether it was just all this beer parlor talk, but I heard it before. I'm talking about years back. You might want to also confirm whether it's true or not, or maybe you just hear it as well. You know, Nigeria, they make a lot of things. Or somebody say it's true. Okay, I'm getting a lot of people now saying it's true. I've seen 2 people on TikTok say it is true. One is submarine war. And there's a Navy. You can see it. And I'm talking about years back. America wants of one anything. There's a threat. You were watching America Montonso. America. Like them or hate them. Let's go further. Event. Or saw the party. Can you imagine? Party. More date. More location. I was a real event to je. She summit in she conference in Chamala Lama je, Sheba Lama je. Abiya to she party to ni ẹni tó daṣọ kó jáde ẹran ti party yẹn ti yá yẹn ní London bíbá ṣe mọ̀ pé every event has a team. Orí boss ní London boss wọ́n máa ṣe event kan ní South Korea ní 2030 kò tẹ̀ yé mi gan sẹ́ wọ́n ti ń polówó ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ nísìnyí àwọn kan náà làwọn máa sponsor wọn èyí náà sponsor àwa náà káwa náà gòkè díẹ̀ sí. America wá sọ di bígbà tá à ń ṣe party location. You can let me share the link again. I've shared it out because some of you might say, àbí Koiki, àbí òun fantasy kìíní ni. Bó ṣe sọ nìyẹn, ẹ má bínú, laptop yẹn ò ṣiṣẹ́ mọ́, okay, ó wà lókè. You know, ó wà lókè. If it was working, màá lè máa show yín ní back end, you know. Kọ́lọ́njà rówó rà mí. Mo lè ké gbẹ̀yìn dáàdi wa náà. I know some of you are also going to help, but ẹ ṣì ń wò pé ṣó wọ́ tẹ̀ ṣá. No problem. A máa lo mobile phone wa. Tó bá dẹ̀ di 2 o'clock, mo ní láti lọ sùn. Mo need enough rest. So I'm going to knock this up quickly. Como je fais sọ̀rọ̀ lórí mat. Mo kàn fẹ́ fún yín ní America náà. Because tí bá fún yín ní America, that means pé bí America ti rí olórí burúkú former governor yẹn pé ó ń gbé àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ kan. Let me say this. They might be trying to destabilize Tinubu's government. Ẹ mọ̀ pé journalist làwa, we just have to start, you know, looking at different things. Because what they would do is, I pray it doesn't happen. But if they kill a lot of people, you can see that there will be backlash on the government. So it is entirely up to the government to also, you know, sit tight. The U.S. government, the U.S. government is aware, A-W-A-R-E, òyìnbó ńlá ni. Kí ni meaning aware ní Yorùbá náà? Wọ́ ẹ bá mi sáré kọ sí comment section. Aware, kí ni meaning ẹ̀ ní Yorùbá? Kó tó di pé màá ka the next line. Ó dàárọ̀, Daddy P. Ọ̀ràn àlàmàṣe mi náà tó lọ sùn nísìnyí. Wọ́n mọ̀, okay. So American government wà ní US lọ́hùn. Bí àná Pentagon ni. Bí àwọn tó because ti create oríṣiríṣi portfolio àti committee fún olùkọ̀ọ̀kan. Ìtò wa ń wo ti Nàìjíríà ni. A máa ti mọ̀. Àwa gbé lọ fún Biden. Biden ni irọ́ ẹ máa ẹ̀kọ́ pa àwọn ọmọ tiwa. Tinubu òṣù. Release his statement jáde. Kí Tinubu dìbọn kẹ̀ kí n gba ìtì ẹ̀. Kí ni kọ́ release gbogbo fáìlì FBI. You can see the power of America. One more. America government now one more aware of credible, that word credible no. Táwọn lè fọwọ́ ẹ̀ sọ̀yà. Ẹ̀wọ̀n pé tí àwọn nǹkan dábàá bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ fọwọ́ mi sọ̀yà kò ní selection. Àwọn máa lè wọ́n ní ṣe bí mo ní kò ní selection. Nígbà tí mo ní kò ní selection kí lẹ́yìn lọ dìbò fún? Tó bá tó di 2027 ẹ tún jẹ́ ká jáde ká lọ dìbò ẹ̀yin bomb bastard. Mo ní ká má dìbò. Èmi lọ sáré Nàìjíríà. Mo ṣe poster jáde pé no election 2023. Wọ́n fi mí rẹ́rìn. Ẹ máa manager náà títí di 2027. Tó bá tó di 2027 kẹ́ tún jáde. Jagaban. Jagarudi. Jagaban. The US government is aware of credible information that there is an meaning at least at the meaning àwọn words kankan so mo ní láti tún máa padà sẹ́yìn at least àti some meaning elevated at a threat àkíyèsí ìyẹn kan tún ní àkíyèsí ìyẹn kan ní Nigeria is a contraction camp not a country ó ju contraction lọ mo kẹ́yìn tẹ́ ń kí mi ẹ ṣe gan ni ẹ kálẹ́ sá aago méjìlá máa parí ètò yìí kò mú ní láti lọ sùn tomorrow is another day. The US government, ẹ má bínú pé mò ń padà sẹ́yìn because security or ṣẹ́rí security ń ṣe tí yàn kọ́ máa kà lọ gbùrùgbùrù bẹ́ẹ̀ tó wà ní bí àwọn ọmọ tó pa ara security problem náà nìyẹn àwa ọkùnrin kọ́lọ́n kó ṣàánú wa àwa ti rí iwájú ta ti rí sàlẹ̀ gbogbo orí wa máa dàrú ni kò dẹ́ ṣe gbogbo wa náà but bọ́lọ̀ ṣe dá brain nìyẹn ṣẹ̀ṣálì tó bá tó wà lọ rí àwọn ibì kankan lára yẹn pé kí lè lè but tó dẹ̀ control rẹ̀ ẹran tí bọ̀bọ̀ kan tó ní ó bá àwọn girls méjì kan táwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ máa ń kà bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ṣe ẹsẹ̀ níṣà and we tie him like that and we ìyẹn náà kò wá fún wọn lówó kò fẹ́ fún wọn lówó bọ́ọ̀ bá dẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe àwọn tó fẹ́ ṣe wà tó yẹ pé ẹlòmíì ò tẹ̀ ní ìdówó ẹ̀ gan sẹ́ẹ̀ náà kò ṣàánú àwọn ọkùnrin ọ̀pá wèrè dànù ní ṣá. Ẹ rántí fídíò yẹn náà, àwọn girls yẹn. Àbẹ́ ìbọn ṣe ń kára bẹ́ẹ̀ tó fẹ́ lọ ṣe exam. And we kill am. Àti rí èmi ò fi sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àpá máa wà careful níbí bàtò rà láwọn ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n tó ń wò wá máa gbóró àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ jagbajàgba lẹ́nu mi bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó ṣàtìyẹ yín kí láwọn sọ. So America know we were aware of credible information that there is an elevated threat to major hotels. Ẹ mọ̀ pé tí wọ́n bá lo hotel, a lè sọ pé bí ẹ̀kọ́ hotel ló ń sọ, wọ́n fi S lẹ́yìn, that means pé hotels tó pọ̀ lómi nìyẹn. Tó bá ti lo S, kò ń ṣe hotel ẹyọ kan mọ́ nìyẹn, hotel tó pọ̀. And major hotels in Nigeria's larger cities. The Nigerian security services are working diligently to counter the threat. Hey, America, you go, Dasha. Can you imagine? The Nigerian security services are working diligently. I am not asking every Nigerian, do you think that your security, I mean, I'm not saying they might not, but can you put your hand in your chest and say that, Koiki, shut up there? The Nigerian security, I'm not saying that they are not, but Nigerian security are working diligently. The US government, nígbà tí US mọ̀ pé our security are dealing with it, why are you now giving advice to your citizens? Alágbárí lọ̀gá mógùn. Nigerian security, ọkọ̀kọ́ wọ́n fi tiwa síwájú. Nígbà tó lọ sí the next line, only the US Department of State advises or to fi ẹ́ sí lẹ́yìn any US citizen to consider this information when arranging, lodging, or visiting major hotels in Nigeria. So what they are saying to the US citizen is, maybe you should stop that plan to go to America, to Nigeria right now. Because there's an imminent attack in any of the major hotels in the city. Rephrase any. Especially those of you going on very soon. Security conscious. Then these are actions to take, because I got to read about the Matawa or whatever it is. Exercise vigilance at major hotels. Carry this number 2. It goes with every single one of us, including me, you, and anyone. Be alert to your surroundings. Before Yoruba Nation, every time I go home, I try to at least go, by the time I leave my compound, monitor the cars to park, move in the last 3 days. Even though it's an estate, I ask questions. Tony, America, Omogo. Nigerians do not take their surroundings serious. And that scared me a lot. The moment I leave the estate, estate is she was secure there. The moment I leave the estate, that is it. Tamafide. And you really they like my Gonkada in Nigeria. I always watch my surroundings. Even though I love the vicinities, especially Tibawa and Oshodi. So America is saying be alert to your surroundings. Number 3, Baba London, Baba Americana, Emini diaspora. You want to go profile lórí social media. Iṣẹ́ táwọn kan ṣe nìyẹn. Ó lè jẹ́ ọmọ Igbo, ó lè jẹ́ ọmọ Hausa, ó lè jẹ́ ọmọ Gambari, ó lè jẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá. One monitor gbogbo wa back to back. èmi ò kúkú lọ́lé anytime from now ẹni máa jí mi gbé á try sórí ìwọ tó ń lọ́lé make sure kó gbádùn lé dáadáa but America ní kí n sọ fún ẹ pé keep a low profile olóṣì o kọ́ ọmọ sílùú òyìnbó o kó ìyàwó sílùú òyìnbó o wá lọ ń ṣe bláùláù ìjókòó sí bíá palọ̀ tẹ́ oríṣiríṣi criminal ní àwọn ìyá tó ń tata yẹn tó ń ta epo tó ń tajà fún yín tán àwọn ìyá yẹn gangan lọ́mọ olè ọmọ nígbà tí mo wà ní Peckham yẹn a máa mú olòṣì kò mú champagne rí o ó lè níwọ̀n àti Davido jọ pàdé ni o a kàn máa sọ̀rọ̀ láòláòláòláòláò àwọn tó dẹ̀ fi gbà nǹkan apábọ̀lẹ́gbẹ́ ní Peckham Kóìkì náà máa ń rí mi olòṣì kò rí Kóìkì rí o Amẹ́ríkà ni sọ fún ẹ pé keep a low sórí Nàìjíríà ń ṣe Nàìjíríà ti ayé táwọn ọmọ sí wa tó máa ní àwọn bá kúrò ní patí kan lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ Òdùmọ́tà àwọn tó lọ sí patí míì lóru yẹn lọ́sẹ̀ ń gbé ráìsì kaná gbogbo ayé yẹn kò sí I am not saying Nigeria is not safe but wọ́n ní keep low profile wèrè keep low profile ṣòwárí ìwọ tó wà ń lé ògùn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fi búyọ pásítọ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀ ti sọ fún ẹ pé kó wà careful ìgbà yẹn bẹ́ńsọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ tí wọ́n ní wálé ìyẹn ni wọ́n wá fi ń bùgà káàkiri keep low profile ìlú tí ó bá hot lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ èèyàn náà ṣe kí ni wàrà máa ṣe díẹ̀díẹ̀ èmi kọ́ mo sọ keep low profile America ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ review travel advisory for Nigeria èmi ò lè ní kó má lọ́lé but tó bá possible lọ́dún yìí avoid it but tó bá possible lọ but follow all the guidelines. And that goes to everybody as well. Now, America náà wọ́n máa rí assistant fún ẹ̀yin citizen o, èmi ò mọ̀ pa Nàìjíríà o. Jọ mú nọ́mbà yìí, má fi ṣeré, mú sórí tó bá ní mú nọ́mbà, ọmọ pé tí mọ́tò bá gbáyàn, ẹni tí mọ́tò gbá kọ́ ló máa mú nọ́mbà. Mọ̀ pé mọ́tò ò tí ì gbá ẹni sìn, mú nọ́mbà yìí. Ìwọ ọmọ Amẹ́ríkà ni mo bá sọ̀rọ̀, mo bá ọmọ Nàìjíríà sọ̀rọ̀, mo dẹ̀ bá ọmọ ọdún mi sọ̀rọ̀, mú nọ́mbà yìí. +234 9 461 4000 during business hours. After hours, when you press 0, má fi nọ́mbà girlfriend ẹ tó ti decode tó fi jẹ́ kí ìyàwó ẹ̀ mọ̀ fẹ́lẹ́ kúkú change ẹ̀ kó wá ó lè kọ́ lè pe girlfriend tí ìyàwó ẹ̀ gan bá pè á máa lọ dún imagine kókó pé girlfriend kí ìyàwó ẹ̀ wá pè nọ́mbà ẹ̀ kan ní American Embassy, how can we help you? A kọ́ máa fún ẹ lépè náà ní bàbá wèrè ó tútù change nọ́mbà ẹ̀ mọ́ mi lọ́wọ́ máa ṣeré the joker be plot 1075 Diplomatic Drive, Central District area. Mú email yìí náà jẹ́ kó mọ̀ kó máa dé ìwọ tó l'American ṣorí ìwọ tó ti l'American passport Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ òní ìwọ kọ́ ló ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ because America first consider ẹni tó ní passport ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn ta ní resident yẹn second class citizens la wá. Abuja acs@state.gov US consulate ẹni tẹ́ wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ gbogbo alámọ̀bẹ̀ kò ń ṣe ìwọ tó ṣe fi gba visa là ń bá sọ̀rọ̀. 2 Walter Carrington Crescent, Victoria Island. Mú nọ́mbà yìí ìyẹn tún yàtọ̀ sí t'Abuja. Mú nọ́mbà yìí +2341 460 3400 Lagos acs@state.gov. ṣòwárí ìwọ tó ṣì wà l'Amẹ́ríkà US State Department Consular Affairs 888-407-4747 or 202-501-4444. Bí Amẹ́ríkà ṣe like àwọn èèyàn wọn nìyẹn. Ìyẹn fún t'Amẹ́ríkà. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá padà wá sórí Sahara Reporter, olórí burúkú Nigerian government. Headline sọ pé ex-governor Matawali distributed Hilux vans. Èmi mọ̀ bí Sahara ṣe ń kọ bandit. Bí ọ̀nà ti gbà bọ̀dẹ̀ fún wa ni kò yé mi má bèrè lọ́wọ́ ṣòwò rẹ̀ kọ́nà transaction bí a Nigerian government ló fẹ́ fún wọn ní problem lọ ṣe ń lo bandit because they shouldn't be using the word bandit, especially Sahara Reporter, but I don't know, but this is what it says on the headline. Ex-governor Matawali distributed Hilux vans to bandit killing, kidnapping raping citizens, but didn't invest in public transport, according to Zamfara State Governor. Ṣé mo pé Zamfara State Governor mo gbọ́dọ̀ máa tẹnu mọ́ program yẹn mo ṣe máa tún ṣe léraléra. Only they might wipe Nigeria off the map. Some of us are probably saying it's not going to happen. Òun ló tún fún wa ní warning nísìn. Ẹja gbọ́n kan tó sọ. Màtáwálì yẹn ẹ má bínú pé ẹ lè rí ojú ẹ̀ torí pé kámẹ́rà kan ni mò ń lò. Mo kí ìyàwó Dúpẹ́ Adéjọbí Abel mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ kí ẹ ṣe gan ni mà. Mo ṣe rí àwọn kọ́mẹ́ǹtì tí ẹ fi sí bíbá ẹni. My sister gbogbo Kogi State kò ní bá ṣe tẹ́tí dé ẹ̀wọ̀n kí tẹ̀tù sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀n kí kó dẹ́ẹ̀dì lámì àti ọlá máa ṣọ́ yín padà ibi tẹ́wà yẹn ọlá máa fi ṣe ṣọ́ yín àwọn tó ń náwó Kogi fún wa nìyẹn wọ́n ṣe ń ná síbi ló ń ná sọ́hùn ọlá bá wà pẹ̀lú yín. Let's complete it because 2 o'clock la fi parí program yẹn. So this same guy tó ń pè ní Matawalle tí ẹ mọ̀ pé òun ni the current Minister of State for Defence. You can see why we cannot afford to pray for the death of Tinubu. Because tó bá kú pẹ́rín ilé gan lè náà máa ṣe vice president kí Shettima lọ sókè. These are the bastards that are creating the problems that the late Malafia was telling us. This Matawalle, a low picture, is the current Minister of State for Defense under President Bola Tinubu's government. The Zamfara State government has described the legacy led by the former governor. Ìyẹn governor tó wà ń bẹ́ẹ̀ nísìn, I'm sure probably maybe the opposition ló ṣe ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ because tó bá yẹ pé same party ni wọ́n ni, there's likely that we won't be hearing this. But the Zamfara State government has described the legacy left by the former governor, Bello Matawalle, as bad. I don't understand. She governor in Paro money as buying vehicles for bandits. According to the State Commissioner for Budget and Planning, Abdul Malik Gajam, in an interview hosted by the Chief Executive Officer of Arewa Twitter, Abdullahi Otaki, on the X, formerly Twitter, also noted that Matawalle failed to make any investment in the mass transit while gifting vehicles to terrorists. But more reason to show the headline as a terrorist or Lonisale. Unconfused rather. Olo bandits locate, right up here, a one terrorist. You can see why we're in danger. You can see why America is advising its citizens against traveling to major hotels. And you silent listeners. And what future if we sure. How did we get? How did we get to this stage? It's very, very unfortunate. Matawalle is the current Minister of State for Defense under President Bola Tinubu's government. Ganjam said recently the governor cried out there was a move with the federal government to negotiate with bandits. So they will negotiate with them, call it stop atrocity, call it so that they can become the good guy. Is that what they're doing? You can see why the country called Nigeria. Thank you so much, those of you on the Twitter space. I can see you all, all those followership of our own Simon Ekpa Biafra. I can say Simon. I know that a lot of you use Simon and you use Ekpa as your other name, Ebube, Grace, Christy, and Chill. Thank you so much. I recognize you on this platform. And good morning to Plan B. Oh, it is soon. Hey, Koiki Media. Ó ti rí notification kò dẹ̀ rí mi látàárọ̀ má bínú gbogbo program tí mò ń ṣe àráyè lo MixLR má wọrí mo sọ wọn pé anytime tí bá ti wá sí Ìbàdàn wàá gbé mi lọ síbi tí a ti máa jàmàlà gidi pẹ̀lú ìgúnfẹ̀ ọlọ́mà dúró ti gbogbo yín Akin Games mo rí ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ Even if it's costing us money for that alone, it is worth it. Let's move swiftly because we're just 20 minutes away to the end of the program. So, the commissioner of budget planning is saying that there's something that Nigerians do not know that you would like to share with us. That recently, the governor cried out there was a move with the federal government to negotiate with the bandit. I'm lost there. Is it the current president, Abi, the dead or alive Buhari, the bomb bastard dead or alive, because Buhari destroyed so much? It's not yet explaining there. Why do you think that was happening? Now, someone who did not pay school fees of up to 40,000 young people wants to come and negotiate with bandits. You can see what is going on in Nigeria. Why me and you, we are fighting each other. I'm calling you bomb bastard. You two, you're abusing me. These bastards are creating more havoc, trying to negotiate with the bandits, trying to make sure that, okay, negotiate for what? Okay, stop bombing or stop killing our people. Maybe you should go to Southeast. Go to Southeast, the Biafra Liberation Army will take them out. We don't have army. We still get mouth where we use fight. But if Igbowo said, if they burn their papa well, he give them 7 days, they must move. But the problem is, when they move from Iwerele, they will probably move to another place. And they cannot go to Southeast because the Southeast is becoming very difficult for them. And this is where we need our governors to rise up. Because if we tell them move from Iwerele, I don't want them to go to Jebu-Igbo, because old people we did there, these women are now monopause. The last thing we want to be hearing is, so security is very, very important. We expect our I might disagree with the governors, but it is still your job, okay? Akeredolu, what are you still doing in Ibadan? Because I have met him one-on-one. If you are sick, resign. What are you doing in Ibadan? You are operating a whole state from Ibadan. You are not well, sir. Resign. And your wife already told us that your girlfriend is giving you concussion and all that. They took you to Germany. You spend only God knows thousands of euros. You come back. You are still not fit. You are now operating from Ibadan. On what level? Well, they say they put juju for a government house. And go and be living with Omoluka now. I don't like cursing you. Because the last time I asked you a question, I said, what is in Ondo State? You say, when we come here, they will do investment. I can't come and do investment now because there's so much crime. How can someone who granted asylum to bandits be Minister of Defense? This is a question that the new government is asking Tinubu. And they are running after Simon Ekpa. They are running after Nnamdi Kanu. They are running after the Igbo people of Biafra people. Say, Igbowo don't run away. Some of them will say that. They are running after Koiki Media. They are running after us. You can see the mess that we are all in. Or maybe some of you don't know. Some of you just read the headline. You don't read the details. That is where we come in. We break it down to pieces. They are negotiating with bandits. Chiwure is just confusing my brain. They are negotiating with terrorists. Do you negotiate with terrorists? America don't negotiate with terrorists, but Nigeria can negotiate. It's an African country. You can see that something is not right. I just want to appreciate some of you before I knock off to bed. Yami First Bank, thank you so much for all your advice. Only God knows how much money was moved by terrorists. Dubai stopped them. Nigeria never gave us a name. I'm sure some of you remember those guys. They are currently in the prison in Dubai. But Nigerian government could not come up and say, all these forex, the black market, is terrorist. But it's unfortunate that we are also putting our money into it. You might say, Koiki, you are crazy. It's not like that. HSBC allow drug and terrorist money to operate in their bank. Every one of us have failed. I have gone there as well myself. I've taken my pound sterling, but I didn't know that I was operating in a terrorist environment. For every time we were giving them those money, what we are doing is we are funding terrorism in Nigeria. You can take that to any bank. They will tell you it's the truth. We should never have such a system like that. We should even go to post office and change money, just like I do in this country. Or you don't really need to change money. All you need to do is take that your GT bank, your First Bank, your whatever bank, even your pay, go to any Africa and withdraw money from that. That is what I do when I travel. You put your card in there, it will allow you to withdraw either in dollar or the exchange or the currency of the country that you're currently in. I'm sure some of you can confirm that. Do you know why Nigeria cannot guarantee that? Because we don't have enough dollar. Because for every time you withdraw from that bank, that is why G cannot guarantee you going to anywhere around the world and you can withdraw $1,000. They can't. What the cape? You probably withdraw $20. Some of you don't know the problem we are in. I can hear Cardoso saying that they're trying to pay those backlog. It's good. Cardoso is intelligent, just like Emefiele was intelligent. The only problem is Emefiele was speaking on behalf of the Fulani terrorists. Cardoso will do everything. Bedu etisun. Ulugbedu magazine. Hey, not in Nigeria. Eventually, Cardoso will fix and stabilize the forex, which we want. I don't like the way the dollar is running. Okay, I'm even told that you cannot even withdraw $20. Do you know that you buy anything from Alibaba from Nigeria up to $10? But we should explain Nigeria by now. But sometimes, when I just go back and ask myself, how do I explain this country to Nigerians? PayPal is not working in Nigeria. eBay is not working in Nigeria. Is Amazon in Nigeria? Can I order something from Amazon and let it be delivered to me in Nigeria? I don't know. If I can add in a bomb let issue, and not let it to be by anything. Allowing Paul. We are going to get a bro in soon. Let's bring Bedouin. Amazon in Nigeria. One year upon your cost no, I really do a more in there. I show. That's one chance in Nigeria, man. In Bole, we're bombing more in okay. We are bones okay. Ó ti rẹ̀ búrò ibi mo ti lọ káàkiri ní gbogbo South East lẹ́ni Ọlọ́run.
Ó sọ fún mi bó ti join army ò mú mi dání.
Ààrẹ ẹ̀yẹn má múra báyìí o, ẹ̀yẹn má lọ múra báyìí. Àwọn sójà máa lé ní Nàìjíríà o. Ẹ̀yẹ kọ́ ṣe máa lé mi nìkan. Ẹ máa kọ́ jí pa méjèèjì lọ́tọ́ máa lé. Ó yẹ gbóhùn sókè ẹ̀gbọ́n mi.
Ẹni ìwé mú kí gbogbo lé o. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó bó ṣe lọ.
Ó lágbára.
Ẹkú ìyá náà. Ọlọ́run tó ìyá náà pa gbó wa. Àmín. Ẹ̀yin tá a sọ fún tẹ́ gbọ́. Ṣẹ̀rí àwa ń gbádùn bí o, ẹ̀yin lẹ̀ forí ló ń fa àgbọn.
Ẹ máa kọ́ forí wọn fọ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi.
Wọ́n máa forí wọn fọ torí a sọ fún wọn ọ̀gbọ́. Ìgbé ọmọ wa ni ẹ gbé sí. Òun náà dẹ̀ ti gbé sí ìdí ọmọ yín.
Kò tẹ́ gbọ́dọ̀ kú síbẹ̀ ní báyìí ní problem báyìí nísìn.
Mi ò káàánú anybody wọn because tọ́wọ́ lọ ra ráìsì wá ṣàṣepè fún àwọn tó ń líìdì wọn. Àwọn ń jìyà, àwọn tó ń líìdì wọn ń gun mọ́tò tó dáa. Wọ́n gba billions of billions láti ra mọ́tò. Àwọn ẹ̀yìn wọn ọ̀rọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀yìn rárá, ó máa ṣe o.
Ìbọn lọ ní gọ́vnà kan ra mọ́tò fún terrorist. Èmi ò tẹ́ rí olóyè ló sẹ́ndẹ̀ sí mi.
Èyí ló tún rà á ni. àwọn gómìnà ń bọ terrorist ládùúgbò wọn ní north wọ́n máa ń bọ wọ́n ni nítorí pé wọ́n fẹ́ kó gbàlù mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́. Ìyẹn wọ́n máa gbogbo north nìkan tó ń ṣe nìyẹn. Àwọn terrorist yẹn ní agbára jù wọ́n lọ. So ìdílé títọ́ lè fi mú wọn wálẹ̀ ni pé kọ́ máa kọ́ bọ wọ́n. Ṣèbí kan tí vice president máa ń ṣe ń gbà ẹnìyẹn tó máa gbowó lọ́wọ́ Buhari tó máa ní òun nìkan ló máa tọ́ wà nínú igbó tó máa lọ bá wọn. We see the proof lákì nípa sọ. Lórí pé wọ́n ti ní agbára jù wọ́n lọ. Nínú Nigerian army gangan terror àwọn Fúlàní ló kúnnú ẹ̀. So kò sí bó ṣe fẹ́ rán àmì lọ bá wọn. Wọn náà mọ lẹ́yìn ìta lọ sí ìgbà yẹn náà náà. Ṣèbí torí pé ó ń pa wọn.
Tolúlọparó ti lé ẹtún mi létí.
Ṣèbí torí pé ó ń pa àwọn Fúlàní wọ̀nyẹn lọ ṣe pa. Òun rántí bàbá kan náà tó jáde nígbà kan tó ní wọ́n fẹ́ shoot òun pé good sharp shooter lòun. Òun rántí bàbá náà pa yẹn. Tí àtẹ̀bọ̀ tó wà mọ̀ sí yan ti pa ó yàn ti fi ṣe nǹkan ọlọ́ọ̀lọ́wọ̀n. So ó lè that's the only way nígbà tí system ti dàrú.
Ó ti wà compromise.
Ó ti wà compromise.
Ẹ má bínú ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, ṣé torí ẹ̀ l'Amẹ́ríkà ṣe ń tún fi advice síta ni, ṣé current one l'Amẹ́ríkà ń rí ni àbí gbogbo ìtọ́ ti rí tẹ́lẹ̀ yẹn torí ọ̀rọ̀ Amẹ́ríkà kọ̀ lè yíyàn.
Ṣé wàá pé when you ti tẹ̀lé tí ọ̀kí Nàìjíríà tẹ̀lé kò sí intelligent kankan Nàìjíríà mọ́. So it's just like me and you, we get more information than the people living in Nigeria. Ṣé kò yẹ àwọn tó wà Nàìjíríà they don't see anything. Táwa bá sọ kò yẹ láti bá pìkẹ́ àti bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ pìkẹ́ ni wọ́n tí ò bá tí kàn wọ́n tí wọ́n ti serve wọn ní cup of tea. Ṣé kò yẹ wọn mọ̀ kọ́ pẹ̀ wọ́n tó bá ti serve wọn ní cup of tea yẹn then they will know pé bó ṣe ń lọ nìyẹn.
Mr. Wale Ikújìmí ni máa kí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi gbẹ̀dùn mọ́ gbádùn yín. Mr. Wale Ikújìmí wọ́n ní máa kí nígbẹ̀dù bàbá.
Mo kí gbogbo yín o, mi náà kí yín o. Anyway, so bó ṣe rí nìyẹn kí n má gbà àsìkò ẹ torí wo nǹkan tó lọ Nàìjíríà lọ́jọ́ tòní. Wọ́n mú tàbí Ọlọ́run.
Ọkàn fi àjẹ alàgbà yẹn ṣá.
Inú sísítẹ́ẹ̀mù Nàìjíríà yẹn bọ́ yẹn sì wà lẹ́wọ̀n. Ẹni tó yẹ kó wà lẹ́wọ̀n ó wà nínú ẹ̀wọ̀n nítorí pé àwọn Fúlàní kan tó ní wọ́n ti burú. Wọ́n enjoy tó ń punish ọmọ ọlọ́mọ. Wo ikú Mohbad.
Justice for Mohbad. Gbogbo ẹ̀ ti dákẹ́ rọ́rọ́ báyìí níta àgbọ̀n kan fún wọn.
Ṣé bí ọlọ́pàá ṣe ṣe tó ń dàrú? Wọ́n dàrú kì í ṣe pé ó dákẹ́ wọ́n dàrú ni. No head, no tail, no nothing inside it. Anyway, that is Nigeria for you. Tó bá ti kọ̀ ẹ́ ti mú gba cup of tea ẹ̀ nìyẹn. But tí o bá ti kọ̀ ẹ́, máa retí cup of tea later. And we pray tó bá lè yọ tó bá lè. Wo ó tẹ wá mọ̀ tó bí mi jújù níbẹ̀ Koiki. Nígbà tí Tinubu fẹ́ wọ oyè, ó ní òun yọ substitute kó lórí epo. Ṣé kò sí brain àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà ò ní brain ni? Pé kí wọ́n bọ́ síta kí wọ́n ṣe ránìkan ní kó dá kíní yẹn padà.
Bí wọ́n ṣe ń wò lọ́wọ́ bí a kò tí bí a pòyàn wọ́n dẹ̀ ní epo ti di 700 nísìnyí ṣe ń gbọ́.
700 ló wà owó ti di ọmọ yìí ti pọ̀.
Àwọn mi kan ó ń lament bá rẹ́ ó dì kan tó sẹ́ǹtì mi láàárọ̀ ẹ̀ náà gbà ó ní jẹnẹrétọ̀ yẹn.
Nígbà tí wọ́n sọ nígbà kan ṣe when they did this straight to mo jáde mo ló pònú ní gbogbo yín. Èèyàn 200 nígbà títí ìwọ́dẹ̀ rẹ̀ pé ní 200 naira. Wọ́n wá gba owó kọ́nà wọn fún 200 ní subsidy mọ́ wọ́n wá ń repo ní 700 naira.
Ẹ̀bọ̀ mo tún gbọ́ pé wọ́n ṣì ń sanwó subsidy yẹn gan sef so kò tẹ̀ yé yẹn gan sef.
Koiki òun tọ́jọ́ tí máa ń béèrè ni pé kí ló dé tí ọmọ Nàìjíríà ò jáde kó ní ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ máa fún ọ̀rá bí subsidy yẹn o tó ìdá tí máa lè máa repo 200 naira. Àbí ṣé mo sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ mo sọ nítorí òpè ni.
Kò tẹ̀ yé mi rárá.
Ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà ò lè yé ẹ.
Ìkọ̀sọ́ ṣì ń sọ pé wọ́n tún ń san subsidy. Èmi dẹ̀rọ pé bàbá Tinubu ti sọ pé kò sí nǹkan kan tó ń jẹ́ subsidy mọ́.
Wọ́n sì ń sọ.
So who do we trust now?
Àwọn Tinubu tó ṣe rálì.
Who do we trust now? Tala wọn á trust
báyìí. Àwọn Tinubu tó ṣe rálì láyé ìgbà Jonathan. Touch rally beni ma fe kule ku. She mo lawa yo subsidy ko be.
Alan Conde mo kiembe.
Ta pe Jonathan ti yoko lásìkò gba ẹni. Owó 200 owó ba ile po ba wa say.
Okay, ete ní sùúrù tó bá tẹ yọ subsidy yẹn. Gbogbo owó tó wá make yẹn bo lọ́kọ́ yẹn sí for now. Ṣé wọ́n reserve ẹni? Mo kí n máa jẹ́ fọ́kẹ́.
Wọ́n jáde wọ́n náà wọ́n pa 1 billion. 1 billion owó náà dà. 1 billion tó ń pa tí owó kádúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Abacha. Ọlọ́wọ́ lè máa jẹ́ ká máa rí yẹn bí Abacha Nàìjíríà o.
Owó Abacha yẹn owó yẹn kàn ń já wá ni. Aláta láti ni.
Owó yẹn kàn ń padà owó gbogbo tó kó padà bọ̀ títí ẹ̀ tí ọkọ̀ ń padà ni.
Bọ̀ kí ló dé tó ṣe ń grant àwọn terrorists ní amnesty? Kí ló dé tó ń grant wọn? Ok, ẹ ti sọ́lẹ̀ nǹkan náà nítorí pé àwọn Nigerian governors yẹn wọ́n bẹ̀rù wọn gan.
Wọ́n bẹ̀rù wọn seriously. Ṣùgbọ́n pé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé.
Ìdílọ́rẹ̀ ṣe bẹ̀rù wọn ni pé torí pé wọ́n ní weapon tó fi ń jà náà ni o.
Nígbà tí Buhari ti bọ́dà tiwa tó ṣí bọ́dà lẹ̀ fún wọn, gbogbo ammunitions lọ ti kó wọlé. So ammunition tábì fi ń jà òjò wọn lójú. Ìdílé tí dọ́kọ̀ máa ṣe ni pé wọ́n á kó ammunition wọn jọ, wọ́n á lọ sínú báràkì, wọ́n á tún lọ kó ti Nàìjíríà mọ́.
Ṣé mọ̀ pé comrade mo fẹ́ play audio yẹn video but bí ọlọ́ọ̀la la máa tún ṣe yẹn pé ó sọ fún wa nígbà kan ó ní they open the barracks every Friday, every Dick and Harry they just come in there, they pray and eventually they can sneak through, they can look what is happening there, and I'm not sure they do the same on Sunday and open the barracks, and we have seen the barracks back to back. Loma, if it attack a barracks and they steal all the weapons.
About the accommodation one day. But I make one ammunition yẹn kó pọ̀ wọ́n wá wò pé okay we need more. Àwọn tó wà ní báràkì yẹn ò lè bá wa jà náà. Wọ́n ní standards nínú báràkì tó máa open ọ̀nà fún wọn. Wọ́n á kàn blow ibi méjì off ni wọ́n á kọ ammunition wọ́n ti lọ tí wọ́n nìyẹn. So tó máa wà níbí ìkọ́ ó ṣe àrí tèmi kan tó rí ní sígbà kan tí àwọn àmì jẹ́ láàrin àwọn terrorists yẹn tí àmì ń pe ọ̀gá pé ibi tá a wà yìí o àwọn yẹn báyìí ló ọ̀bẹ tó
ọmọ Yorùbá ni wọ́n yọ lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ni. The military is compromised anyway.
Yeah. Nigerian
military is compromised. What to compromise?
Anything. I go kill. Tima saw funny gone. In the 90s, Nigerian army is fantastic.
The best in it.
The best.
The best in all.
Libya Sergeant pẹ̀lú kiri tó ń jà gbà yẹn Nàìjíríà ló máa present the military fún wọn tó máa lọ yanjú everything tó dẹ̀ máa padà wálé pẹ̀lú gbogbo ìyàwó wọn pẹ̀lú àti ìyàwó wọn àtọwọ́ wọn Nàìjíríà military máa kó wọn padà wálé.
Even our own internal problem, we can't deal with it.
Military ò lè yanjú ẹ̀.
Tó bá dọ̀la máa ṣe lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Buratai also said the same thing that our politicians he said the same thing. I saw the article.
Only in the beginning only we got to say because they've compromised. Anybody the defense of Nigeria, they will get rid of him.
December 2nd. Yoruba Thanksgiving Day.
Please join anybody it's free to come in. If you want Yoruba to come together, we have a fun together.
And it's not about Yoruba nation people it's for all Yorubas. Just come down, let's have fun.
Let's come together and have a chat. I always say this to people. I got so many friends in the politics.
Okay,
and I bring them to my program. We talk. We chat together.
Yeah.
mo bá send the message pé mommy ó kù ṣẹ́jú márùn tẹ́ bá tẹ̀ ṣé wọ́n kí mi ń bú àgbàlagbà but ó kù ṣẹ́jú márùn so lẹ́yìn yẹn ó ti send email kan mo kàn tẹ́ máa ka message ń jẹta ni ó wá explain and explanation máa fi ṣe program lórí Fulani. The way she said about it is so fantastic that it touched bone me, and it takes me back in the 90s. That way, Fulani like gate man.
They were like a sleeper cell. At the compromise
we trust them.
Trust one and go lọ fún Malako bá wa ṣẹ́wó.
No, apart from that,
they are part of it. No, Sherry, what they did was they created them in different proxies. They created àwọn kan pé gate man ló máa ṣe. Àwọn kan wọ́n kó wọn sójú títì wọ́n ta góòlù fún wa. Àwọn kan ṣẹ́wó fún wa. Ṣé wá rí àwọn tó ń ṣe gate man yẹn wọ́n mọ àwọn the key people don't need. Not every one of us don't need. I want the key people among us. And they've also killed a lot of our people to the latter abroad that we might not even know. Yeah.
Need you from us. In that democracy better. Si on better si border le ni don't turn to their side. Roti, I remember in my house, we have one mother, we have two of them living there. And the mama travel. Oh, I want to kill him.
Hey, a bit silly, Mario.
And they do nothing. They look after the house. They look after all the cars.
And
do you remember?
And sleeper cells. We got carried away. It's still sleep. They are sleeper cells.
Yeah, they're sleeper, but
because as at that time, they are not meant to act. They are not meant to react. So we would then say, it is part of the deal, because what they needed to do was make sure that they have enough of them inside before they can start acting.
I will take you back. Saddam Hussein. Saddam Hussein ó sọ fún wa pé àwọn tó ń bọ̀ ní ìlú òun tó ń guide tó bá tú wọn sílẹ̀ ayé yóò ní gbádùn. Wọ́n pa Saddam Hussein wọ́n ní one eye hand. Lẹ́yìn yẹn wọ́n wá lọ pa president
Iraq.
No, not Iraq.
Libya.
Libya before everything in the Jew. Somebody talk president Libya. Africa need the biggest problem. Our best security standing there, the president Libya. Hold everything back. But president Libya here, one sure no.
Gaddafi.
Gaddafi. One sure no. Terrorists here. What did they do? The bad ones out of them now came down to Southwest
Africa.
Southwest Africa. So on their way coming down, in Bailawani way, the president Buhari, he could protect the border. And Buhari to be president. One near the border.
Àwọn Rúfà ló lọ kó wọn wọlé because wọ́n fi destabilize the Jonathan government. Tinubu dẹ̀, I'm sure pé Tinubu gan máa mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀gàn sef anyway.
Yes, àwọn ló dẹ́rù bá Jonathan. Tí Jonathan sọ pé èmi nígbà gbogbo wọ̀lú mi o, mo káwọ́ sókè. Because Jonathan ló bá máa káwọ́ sókè. So ọwọ́ tí Jonathan kó sókè yẹn báyìí, ọwọ́ wèrè wọ́n rọ wá full time ni. So now, àwọn rọ wá, wọ́n wá lé gbogbo wọn tó dáa. Only was Segbe, or take over everywhere. You remember we used to talk about his pay, and it don't show any oyè olúyà wọn ló máa kọ́ pa torí pé tó bá yẹ ti lé wọn dànù wọn máa pa ẹ́ tí tó bá ti fọ́ fèrè.
Tinubu has a lot to do when it comes to the security. I don't know how he's going to deal with it, but he has a lot to do. That's all we can say.
Nǹkan tí Tinubu wá ṣe ni gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ president tó dẹ̀ ti jẹ́ nìyẹn. Gbogbo tó kù kẹ́ra yóò ti fún kó máa jayé orí ẹ̀ ló kù. Ṣèjọba ti lè ra yóò ti fún tó.
Bí àyàn ló fẹ́ fi sájáde tí gbogbo ẹ̀ bá ti dàrú.
Tètè ra yóò ti fún tọ́ba ní kó sákọ̀ tọ́ba ní kíní kan máa kán lẹ̀ ni. Ẹ̀yin Yorùbá nation àwa ni ká múra sọ̀rọ̀ ara wa ká keep on believe nínú ara wa ká dúró ká máa wùjọ tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ but ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ soon because bó ṣe lọ yìí we're gonna do it and we will not stop and do what we are doing. Our rally will be coming up soon. A very powerful one, but we are still working on it. Anyway, I'm going to see you.
Thank you so much. All
right.
Bye for now. I'm going to take us just before we go. Again, Premium Times, Lele, and their own headline says, how ex-Zamfara governor dilapidated state resources in 4 years. Commissioner, he accused the former governor of buying massage chair at 50 million naira each. Chair of a massage. Airport ni Martin round chair wa for Osiamabe. Amashibu in your buy. Damn. I'll leave it tonight. Moki Engineer Rotimi, Moki Buboyin Babawa. Thank you once again to everyone that have joined us. I spotted my mom on the TikTok. I say good morning. Moki Yawa Babawa Idris Abimbola, Moki Isa, Moki Ima. Moki Mr. Idewu Michael. One name Mr. Koiki. We're in a big mess right now. As I speak with you, if I tell you what is happening now in Nigeria, you'll be surprised. Nigeria Tikura Rao. Moki Mr. Silver Badmos. Mokimono Allen consider pé Adéjọbí Abel Mofita ọ̀tọ̀ mo fi dárúkọ yín mà. Mo ṣe salute fún Mr. Adégòkè Mẹ́fún, mo kí Shane, mo kí Ọlákọ̀ọ́pẹ́, Ṣèyí Show, mo kí Sir, mo kí ọmọdé, mo kí àgbàlagbà. Scars Gold, shout out to you. Daisy Man, shout out to you. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sùn. It's 2 o'clock in London. Mọ̀páyìn America, Ilẹ̀ṣẹ̀ Money, God's Brown, Mokiyi, Mokegbomi Gbedu, Yami Elizabeth Adesanya, Mr. Taiwo Olowo Descent, Moki Yomi King, Modeki Bolo Biliki, Moki Yawa Grandma, Moki Ubayin Ololufewa, Derati Prayer Gonla, no, àwọn GR1. Southeast, ẹ ti gba time mi ní àná yẹn kọ́lọ́n kó ṣàánú, but ìfẹ́ tẹ́ni sí wa kò ṣe kékeré. We love you all. Àkọ̀ráyè Jamala níbẹ̀ ni, but mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín ní Southeast. Mo kí ìyàwó grandma Kúnlé Bakers, mo kí ẹ ní Canada, mo kí òtútù yẹn ti dé rẹpẹtẹ àbí. Mo ní láti lọ ra extra thermalwear. Ẹ̀yin yàwá Ọlábàndúró ti gbogbo yín. Èmi ọmọ kéékèèké gan tájọ́ ọmọdé gan feel òtútù. Mr. Kẹ́hìndé Ọláọ̀sẹ́ ni mo kí Femi Bright, and I think Moki brother wa ní Afghanistan, and brother wa kan lá Afghanistan, kọ́lọ́ bá ń dúró tì yín o. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ káwọn Taliban rí yín gbé o. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní Russia, mo kí yín o. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà Ukraine, gbogbo ibi tí wàhálà ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lágbàáyé, Ọlọ́run fẹ́ tù sí o. Mo kí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń wo football, ǹdẹ̀ kẹ́yin tẹ́ wo football. And on that note, I have to go to bed now. Right, Waris Jinoduni, and Zamfara is also Sharia for real. Benny, with all these embezzlement. Those governors have got so much money, they are big men, and they can do and undo. But I know Nigerians will wake up. Omo Olubaka Moki Odaro Onyalamasun. My name is Olami Koiki. We'll be back again tomorrow, inshallah. In Jesus' name, let's share the Mari. Aboru. Bye for now. Good night. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin grandma àtẹ̀yin granda as well. Ó dàárọ̀. Bye for now. Easy dollar. Ó dàárọ̀. Mo kí àtòbí mi lọ́mọ òrà ayé la máa sùn. Bàbá ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́la lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ó dàárọ̀. And those of us on the MixLR, thank you so much for joining me as well.